Drifter. What's up, Raptor, man? Thanks for that resub, dude. 5 months. Freaking awesome, man. 1 month away from your freaking battle axe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, we are getting shit done here in the build series. We just got 3 things off the freaking table. Those are done. Still got the Kydexes to put on the workshop. We still got the pillbox and the relay. All those gotta go on. Season 8, that's the premium. It's gonna be ready for Season 3 of the Anvil community server. Oh, right on. That's just kind of a... This is just kind of a chill project. That's nothing serious. This, I'm going to... gonna redo this, and I'm actually gonna... This is gonna be an exclusive. I'm not gonna release that in the workshop, so I do something else with that. Still working on this. This is more or less done. Just needs to be textured and whatnot. This thing's pretty much out of here. Just a texture job, and we'll get that done. What I've been working on for the past couple days is this guy. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work on this thing. To try to bring this up to like kind of PvP standards. So this, yeah, full armament on this thing. This is a CV, by the way. Still working on, you know, I haven't textured it yet, haven't really done all the little bells and whistles, but for the most part, the functions there. It's pretty much sorted out. Maybe there's probably a couple things, but for the most part, this shit's done. Now this is PvP, so it does have some aspects of PvP like decoys and stuff. If you look in here, there's 2 fixed drills which are actually targeted as weapons, and then there's a turret as well. The reason I have the turret there is because turret's like 3,500 hit points, whereas these are only 500, and they're spaced so that, you know, basically when somebody's attacking you, they're trying to attack these. They're not trying to attack what's in the back here, which is all behind that. So everything is pretty much spaced out here. We got some lag shot here. I mean, this thing doesn't have a lot of armor. This thing isn't meant as some heavy super tank that's gonna sit there and just pound. This is like a rapid assault CV. You know, you can run these things in packs, and it should be pretty devastating against like one target. If you get like 2 or 3 of these swarming, should do pretty damn good. So max weapons complement in the back here. We have the plasma, fixed rockets, and then we got the rocket turrets here, the artillery, plasma over here, all line of sight, little sentries and stuff, just, you know, in case this thing's landed for some reason. Now to get in it, You can actually go over here. You'd use your jetpack, but you come up here. I still have to put another lever. I had one, but I had to move it to put the fridge down. This is pretty consolidated. I mean, everything's pretty much crammed in here. I couldn't fit a repair station in here, which bothered me, but it'll be fine. What else was I gonna say? So it does have a shield, it does have warp. Yeah, it's got pretty much everything. This thing will do the job. It'll get it done. So ventilator. It has what was I gonna say? It has a oh, you know what? Yeah, I never got to putting the wooden ore box in it. I do want to put wooden ore box in there because those drills will work even though they're buried. So wouldn't hurt to give you the capability of mining. Since you already got them anyway, so I'll fit a box in here somewhere. Just one, doesn't have to be like, have to be a bunch of them. Yeah, that's, I mean, the master challenge is about illegal, so it's up to you what you want to do. Yeah, you probably could, Salty, but then that would require putting the motion sensor somewhere too, so totally doable. Highlander, what's up, man? No, Highlander, that's actually not the plan. Not at all. Yeah, this thing is gonna devastate something. Yeah, it's gonna, yeah. So, I am looking to do some dueling here with the Chief and everything when he gets back, and yeah, we should have some fun doing that. See if it can handle itself against you know, some other stuff. Be good to see. Yeah, it looks like it performs alright, so that's good. Yeah, so this was not easy. It was not easy to fit all this in this package, but I think it worked out okay. I think it looks cool enough. Probably looks a bit different than what I'd normally make, which I think is a good thing. Salazar, what's up? So this is still in the prototype phase. We still have to I'm gonna do some extensive testing of this, and I'll probably stream that as well. So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but we'll do that at some point and do a stream on it. Because I want to give you guys as much information as possible for your designs for this month, those that are doing the challenge. Oh, nice. So yeah, let's fix this. It drives me nuts. All right, so yeah, I mean season 8's pretty open, guys. We got rid of the tech tool. We got rid of the little level 7s. Those are currently on the workshop. You know, we're getting rid of the Kydex. Just pretend that's not there. It needs to be put on the workshop, but it's done. So Alright, so that's your stuff. The fantail. Yeah, that'd be cool. That wouldn't be a bad idea. This is good. I mean, it's actually really the opposite of design. I mean, really, if I made like a small one of this. Kids ask me questions. Are you still working on the scabbard? No. No. It's a freaking lunchbox, man. I don't want to get in a position to where, you know, like I got really hype about the I forget what it's even called. What was that thing called? The thing I made? The not the scabbard, the not the prospector, the one after the the crucible. I love this thing, right? But everybody hates it. Like nobody likes this thing. Like yeah, everybody looks like a baby's head. It just looks weird. I love this thing for function and just like, yeah, I really liked it. It was different. And the scabbard, yeah, it kind of looked a lot like it, but bigger hanger, and I mean, just kind of looks like a lunchbox. So, yeah. Yeah, it just needed to be a different CV. So I want to make new stuff now. We've gone through this phase in 7 where we've basically done a lot of Mark IIs, revitalized a lot of the stuff that I had done before, which I'm really happy about. I had a lot of fun doing that with the tack tool, with some of the other stuff, the Kydex, of course. But I want to make some new stuff. You know, this is completely new. This look, I like this. This is completely new. So I want to continue doing some new stuff because I got a lot of ideas, and I don't want to keep kind of rehashing stuff that I've already done. So I think we've done all that, as many as I want to do. Like I'd like to redo the Falkneven as well, but that would be a whole. Really, the overhaul of the Falkneven is thematic. Basically, it's the same thing. It would basically look like thematic if I did it. So there's no need to do that. I really like the pillbox here. I'm gonna release this, but I also kind of want to make a much smaller one, if that makes sense. It kind of doesn't make sense because this thing's got a shield and it's got a warp drive, and you can't really make it smaller with those things. Hold on, guys, one sec. All right. There's so many things wrong with that CV scabbard I took a look at yesterday. Yeah, the original ones. It's my first CV. I mean, it's got a lot of issues. For a few tanks and invasion force. Yeah, exactly. It's not. There's plenty of other CVs out there that are far better for that same application. Rock and Troll with the resub, man. 5 months, sir. Thank you very much. Very cool. So yeah, I don't know. I like the pillbox, but I do want to make something smaller. But if I make something smaller, it's not gonna have a shield. So I don't know. Maybe that's not a good idea. But this is as big as the rebar, which is kind of like funny. But the rebar is that size, and this doesn't have a hanger, but it has 3 cargo containers. So. Hey, Firebrand, no, we're in the build series, sir. I don't think there's going to be any deaths here, unfortunately. Might be a broken leg. Yeah, this is true. This we could probably make it happen. So yeah, I guess probably what we'll probably do today, for lack of a better idea, immediately would be to work on this month's Designers Challenge build. I'd love to see a large ship to transport all over XBC against the Xerax homeworld. Yeah, for sure. That would be cool. I got some ideas, guys. I mean, we got a lot of really cool stuff coming for season 3. By the way, if you guys didn't see the announcement, we are doing a live community meeting Sunday at 3 p.m. and it's basically going to cover all of season 3 and what I want to do. But we're going to have a lot of really cool events. We're going to have a lot of really cool PvE events. While we are doing some interesting PvP stuff, the server is mainly going to be PvE, of course, right? But what we're trying to do is include everybody in the whole thing. We're not trying to separate people, but we're also understanding that majority of people don't want to PvP. So there's going to be a lot of cool PvE events, a lot of group build stuff. We're looking at implementing some really cool end game stuff. So just, yeah, it's going to be a lot of cool stuff coming. So I hope everybody attends the meeting on Sunday if you can. It will be on YouTube and Twitch. And of course, you could catch up afterwards. It'll be on YouTube after, so. All right, so. Yeah, so the things I want to work on for 8. I want to work on a new CV, completely new CV. I want to work on, I want to do an SV, but I got to figure out what I want the SV to do. Yeah. So and I want to work on some more endgame stuff. We got the tac tool out, which I'm really happy about. I kind of want to work on a. So this is what I'm debating here, is what I'm doing for the PvP vessel, and obviously I'm leaning towards HV, right? But I think I'll do one from scratch. You guys gotta forgive me too. I had some dental work done today, and I'm like still recovering from it. So I'm about 80% here. I mean, I'm here, but I'm like, I'm not in the best state here. So if I kind of drift off a little bit, it's because All right, so we're gonna attempt, I say, we're gonna attempt a PvP tank right now. Get into here. So kind of the same philosophy as that. I mean, I'm not gonna put a big ring around, but we're basically, there's not as many turrets either. So it's gonna be heavily turret protected, meaning that the turrets are gonna be heavily protected on all sides, and it's gonna be pure frontal. It's gonna have a decoy, probably several decoy. Yeah. So it's same concept, but it's just gonna look a lot different, and it's gonna be heavy. This will be a pretty decent sized tank, and you know what? I will spawn the tactile next to it for a reference point, so I can make sure the size is where I want it to be. This is the tack tool, guys, and this is available on the workshop right now. Released it a couple days ago, so that is done. That is in the can. So basically, not twice as big as that, but at least a third bigger. A lot more armor. It's gonna have a lot more armor here. Then the turret placement is gonna be completely different, so. I want this thing to be the most aggressive looking thing I've ever made. Like, I like the way this looks. It's aggressive, but it's not. It's pretty sleek looking. Like, it looks aggressive, but it's not, you know. I want this thing to look evil. I want this thing like with like layers more of armor and just looking like really hardcore. Trying to do here. Alright, so start out with the obvious stuff here. So how's everybody with you know, exactly what are you guys doing for the challenges? Anybody narrowed it down yet? You guys started your builds, or what are you guys thinking about doing? Class 4, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get it done. Well, so yeah, that's a good reference point. Good thing to bring up there, Highlander. This is a size class 2, so yeah, it's doable. It's not gonna be that much bigger than this, but it's definitely gonna be a bit smarter on the. I mean, you know, now that we have shields too, it's just a completely. I don't know. Design has really gotten to be a little bit ridiculous. I mean, this thing can take 8 POIs probably without any problem. Probably wouldn't even lose anything. And that's a poor indicator to design, because really, while this makes sense as far as like, you know, these being in front of these still need to be back considerably more. These can't focus fire in the front, they're focusing on the back. So I mean, there's still some things here. Now, this is a remake of the original, so I did kind of stay true to the look, and because of that, I did sacrifice a little bit of the turret placement function and stuff. It totally gets the job done, anything in PvE that you would ever want to do. It's not bad in PvP, you know, as we saw with the duels we did a couple weeks ago, but I didn't win either, so yeah. All right, so you'd think I'd remember what the number is like after this much time, right? Like how many blocks I need to. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Something to work with, more or less. Okay, so let's what armor do I? I've notified my husband for the challenge this month. Modified your husband. Okay. Ah, yeah. How you liking No Man's Sky? Alright, so we are going to sacrifice a turret here. Just like right here. Alright, so these are 550. See how much drills are. Hit points. 5. Oh, okay. These are... This is... Why is this 500? So harvesters... Okay, so these all actually get targeted, guys. These are 500, so I shouldn't even waste a turret. Yeah, forget that. We'll use these. So we're gonna put drills on it, but we're only putting drills on it to we could actually get away with the other one. Cost. So we're gonna put these on here. Now the problem with these is they're freaking long and they take up a lot of blocks. I wanna do that. Harvesters also get targeted. Those are long too. Freaking long. So we'll put 2 there. Now let's put them a little farther apart. All right. So see that's kind of that makes me want to do the. See, the problem is with HVs, you don't have too many turrets. You only have so many turrets, and I kind of want the function of all of them. So yeah, we'll use the drills. We'll use the drills. Tool turret would work. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, let's use a tool turret. Good idea. Yeah, we'll use a drill turret. That's 850. Or we could do 2500, but then that's twice the space. That's a 9 divided by 2500 is what? Let's use a drill turret. Yeah, good call on the drill turret. That's a good idea. Alright, so that'll be the bait. Now we gotta figure out how this thing's gonna look here. it's purely frontal fire. This. Yeah, I can't really do that, so... This probably doesn't even have to be this big, to be honest. Probably like overshotting how big this. Let's at least get the beginning of this out of the way here. Probably actually need to rethink this even more here. Hold on. Yeah, this might be a whole different thing here. Hold on. Got this the wrong way. Yeah, for sure. Well, the other way with that. I think it has more oppression than depression, if I'm not mistaken. So better if it goes that way. So let's do that with these two. From what Sig did. So Sig did some testing, and he said the only thing that actually chain reacts is the fuel tanks. He said he couldn't get anything else to chain react. So yeah, I don't even know how accurate it is, to be honest, as far as that goes. So. Alright, cool. So we're gonna take this whole thing here. we're gonna basically move it. There we go. Maybe up one. Alright, cool. Okay, I can't do that. Oh, I can't even do that, so this might not be. See, the problem with the rockets is, I don't know. This concept might not be the greatest. Rethink this. From what I know about rockets, rockets take about a second to half a second to spawn into the game, and then they launch. Now, by then, if you're strafing, that rocket's probably glitching inside one of your blocks. So you want to keep the area around it free somewhat, right? That's a problem in this design. You literally have to stand still for that to be effective, or purely go backwards. Need a stronger. Okay, we're gonna try to make this longer and sleeker here. Alright. Yeah, I mean, but basically, you know, whatever I'm attacking, I want maximum line of sight for all turrets at the same exact time. Because if you notice, with most tanks, when you're flying them around, you know, these are only going to get play when things are over here, or they're going to get distracted by things over here instead of firing forward, because the closest target to that might be over here, whereas the closest target to that might be over here, and the closest target to that is over here. So when you have these things evenly spread out, yes, you're getting a full 360 perimeter defense, but you're not getting focus fire of any one specific target, and that's always the issue. So if I'm attacking a POI and there's an ion cannon hitting me here, half of these things are worried about some Xerax patrol over here, you know what I mean? And you're not getting that focus fire. So if you put everything line of sight, you know, in one direction, you're more likely to get a better focus fire. So that's the concept that we're trying to achieve, but see how it goes. Because the other thing is shape. This thing's... I don't want this thing to be a pyramid. Switch that out. Put the plasmas on the inside. Let's do that. These out here. Yeah. Alright, make that look pretty. Let's do it. It's pretty high. It's not crazy high, but it's pretty high. If I make it work though. Now another idea. No, never mind. This makes more sense. I was gonna say we could cut this in half and we could put one in each corner, but then it's just more to armor. This way it's in the center. Now let's enclose this to where this is just like this center core. It's got a lot of focus fire here. Yeah. Basically that. So all we're doing is we're making a big ice brick, and then we're gonna chisel the fuck out of it and make it look pretty. Yeah.
Welcome to XBC.
Pug 6-month resub, nice. Very cool, man. Got you an axe now, sir. Well deserved. For all that support, man. It's freaking awesome. So see, that doesn't work.
Get on the ground, sir.
Bug with the bits. Nice. We are attempting our PvP build. Now the problem too with a tank is that you're usually attacking stuff that's like right here. So I do see the line of sight of all those, so I think we're okay, but it's a hard one. It's a really hard one. I mean, maybe the vertical thing's just not. Because really, I'm stunting the vertical benefit anyway by closing it in like this, but this protects it more. And it allows you to get a lot more firepower in a smaller diameter here. I have to allow a chat message. There you go. Yeah, no, you've been tricked, sir. Not. This is not looking good. Yeah, this concept is not looking good. No, you're good, crazy. You're good. I don't think thoughts a. I think that's a bad word, to be honest. I don't even understand why that's a. I mean, it's kind of a derogatory term, but it's not like a bad word. Yeah, this is a no-go. I mean, I don't can't do anything with this. All right, so yeah, let's not dwell here. Let us not dwell. Sometimes you gotta accept when what you're doing just makes no sense. Then you backtrack and you kind of reassess things a little bit. All right. Okay, so we're good with the decoy. The decoy makes perfect sense, right? We're good there. Go ahead and give him a full home. Symmetry mode here. Okay, well, whatever. All right, so he's got a home. He's good. He's happy. Let's symmetry. Ah, I just keep digging into J. Randall's foundation. Ouch. Yeah. Okay, so we're good there. So I'm at a loss. Like with this, right? Now we could put like a back thing. Now, if I was to do this, I wouldn't need all this because there's just not enough turrets. Like this would be sufficient. I wonder if I should just... No, I want to make a big, heavy looking crazy thing. Damn it. Perplexed here. Yeah, no, we want to make a big, crazy thing. Alright, so... But I think, yeah, I think I like that concept. So let's build on that. Like, literally build on it. Okay, so we're going to take this out here. We don't need a lot of real estate inside. Keep the inside small. This is a fighter. This isn't some big, you know, huge. Alright, so we're good there. Now... we're just gonna lay some stuff out here. I don't know exactly how it's gonna work, but we're gonna lay some stuff out. That's gonna go there, right? So then rockets would have to go like up here. Alright, so rockets, plasma. So then it probably doesn't. Yeah, let's give it one more. Alright, so let's do yeah, let's just do it like this. We're gonna go out here, here, here. I'm gonna hit that. Right. Here. Here. Alright, this thing's getting big. Hold on. We don't want some big freaking thing on. Yeah, let's keep it this lower profile. I mean, it's not low profile, but lowish. Alright, so yeah, that's that. Now let's yeah, these can go down. And we got two more of these that we could just put anywhere. Put them. All right, good. That might be better. Well, let's see how that works. See how that looks. Let's flesh this out a bit here. Oh no, we're keeping weapon limits. Yeah, we're definitely keeping. Hey, Tack, what's up, man? Yep, that's what we are attempting to do. Our PvP on for sure. Yeah, I just want an obscene amount of freaking armor on this thing. Obscene. Gives us a lot of room for thrust too. All right, so let's start worrying about thrust now. Now, it's PvP, but you know I'm not gonna block the thrusters, but we're gonna protect the thrusters a bit more than we normally would. We're also adding a lot of thrusters. Metric fuck ton of thrust. Gonna be on this thing. Gonna be a lot. Gonna be a lot of thrust. That's why we got all this room here. So, Uber, what's up, man? Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I don't really have these placed correctly, do I? Because I haven't even put the side thrust on. I'm sure we're gonna need to add a ton more, but for now we'll just... I think it's gonna be pretty freaking heavy. Yeah, but you know I like my stuff to be super agile. No, yeah, probably we will. We'll incorporate more RCS kind of. Still mapping out where everything's gonna go, but yeah, for sure. All right, so we replace our hover engines. Okay, so we got this. Things. Yeah, like when I do a flight test this early, it's purely to envision the look of it. Like, I mean, it's also to see like if I have nearly enough thrust, and I already see I don't. I mean, we're probably pretty okay with forward, but nothing else. Need way more RCS. Okay, I guess it doesn't look too painfully tall here. Alright. Barrel roll. Yeah, not gonna happen yet. Not yet, sirs. Alright, let's give this some, oh, let's refine this down a bit here. Oh. Alright, Neuro, catch you later, man. I build a new tank or refit an old one? New. New. I'm always gonna say new if you give new as an option. Oh, that was a how many times are we gonna move these things? This has become like a tomahawk on crack. This is basically the gunblade tomahawk on like epic crack. I guess it's different. Yeah, it is a little different. It's reminiscent, but a little different. I like that stance better though, don't you? I like that. Swoopy. Swoopy looks better. It's too hard to pivot, isn't it? Go for that one and see how that looks. Whoop, something got taken out. Oh, just God, I love hitting these hover engines today. Got a real problem with hover engines for some reason. Alright, let's hit it like right there. Alright. We'll taper these down one. Oh, this is the Tomahawk. This is an old build, man. This is over a year old. I built this like in hours, dude. This was an easy build. It's just something different I was trying out at the time. No, see, that's stupid because my thrusters are just chilling there. I should move these down one. Let's do it. Uh, it's gonna kind of be against other similar builds, basically. I mean, we'll see what we got, and then we'll just kind of go from there. But Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's trying to make it look more armored. A heavier armor. Yeah, I'm looking at doing the fixed guns, yeah. Here. There's a transition for that, if I'm not mistaken. The other one, where's the one for, it's here, I don't, oh, is that, oh. There's not a transition for that? That seems crazy. I swear there's a transition for that. It's not. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Like that a bitch. Alright. Yeah, I looked. I didn't see it, so. Guessing no. Hoping there'd be kind of a step off on that. I mean, I could do, yeah, we could just do. And that doesn't, see, I hate that crease. want it to look like it's kind of pushing it out for like added armor or something. This thing's gonna be heavy. No way around it. It's gonna be freaking heavy. Of the half circle. Yeah, I know what you mean. I built so many tanks, like I'm like building this and I'm like, dude, I've built a lot of freaking tanks. Like, I don't know, man. If I never build a tank again, I think that would be fine. Like, I don't think anybody would be stressing it in any way. Like, I've built a lot of flipping tanks. But I freaking love tanks. What do you want? Like, I enjoy a good tank, you know, sue me. Oh, we wanted. The thing is, like, you could really just like always build tanks and just it'd be a lot different. Like, you know, of course there's tanks that I've built that look similar. Of course, but at the same time, like, yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think that's a little too elegant there with the curves. I think we need to get a little more down and dirty here. Thing needs to look a little more angry. Doesn't look angry enough. It looks armored enough, but it doesn't look like, yeah, it's not intimidating. You know, like it needs some angles. It needs to look like, bitch, try me. You know, so it needs to look like exactly like that. Come out one more with that then. Wahahaha. Alright, Stuart. Thanks, man. Catch you later. Yeah, it's gonna need a ton more thrust. I can already see it. Oh. Uh-oh. Alright, guys. That's about gonna do it for me here. I'm gonna take some more Tylenol and probably rest up. This is still just killing me, so yeah, we did pretty good though. I was able to take my mind off of it for a bit here and start something, I think. We'll see. I'm sure it'll go through a lot more changes, but the concept's somewhat there. We're getting there, so we'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, everybody. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate all the resubs. And again, so on Saturday, we're going to do the second half of the Designers Challenge. 3 p.m. Eastern. Then on Sunday, we're going to have a large community meeting. So check you guys this weekend. Hopefully we'll see you there. Until then, take care, everybody. Good night, good morning. Farewell.